Hello back, and today guys we're back and we're gonna be back in our computer tycoon tutorial. Now right now we're making our blinking indicator website at the level of last episode. You just keep these at 0. I don't take them down for any reason though. I would like them, but I gave a name by mistake, but you don't need to. So here, so you don't need to call your computer or anything, but I'll call this guide computer number 1. Now if I wanted to make this more consistent, I could do a historical mode. This is still the first guide. I'm going to be doing so many more guides on Computer Tycoon before I resume with my main series, because I just want to test. So what's your base price? Well, usually it's really great to opt for 8,000, just like I do. This is a really good one. Yeah. Now, this is only one's acquire with beginner difficulty. It's really easy. Now, not to mention I'm running a hotfix beta, so this might have some stuff. It's just a tutorial and some office glitches that were fixed, and I don't really know anything. Just they're fixing some tutorial stuff, which is useless if you've already done the tutorial once or something, because that's not really. It's just for new people. Now, what do you want to set these? Now, this is kind of a spoiler, so if you want, you can skip past some time. So yeah, kind of a spoiler to what's the best, to be honest. Yeah, you do this. This is the high. This is what the casuals like. I still don't have everything, but this is on crazy, so I'm just gonna keep this because we're quickly gonna set crazy, but for now it's gonna be base. So now we're gonna test our computer. As you can see, marketing, we don't have any costs yet because we aren't in any market. So this is my first time. What have you done now? Now we have to sort out the research queue. Well, this is my usual research queue. I don't really have a nice one, but I always go with keyboard, S100 printer, joystick, gun, yeah. No, I want it. Double click that, add that. Now that's what I need. Then I'm gonna add this. This I'm not gonna add. I'm just gonna add that. I'm gonna add a bunch of these. Oh yeah, I think I did a little too much. Just take away that sound chip there. I want to resize this window. Here. There. So that's gonna be, these are gonna be the text are gonna move up the queue differently. This tape drive, I don't care about that one, but these ones we can move across the queue later on as the prices go down. Because the research prices go down after multiple units. Doesn't really matter for these tech, because these techs, yeah, you can easily research that normally anyways. But these techs are really huge in our piece for now. As you can see, we're only gonna have 2 RP in sites. So yeah, that's great. That's bad. So I usually don't go with a manufacturing manager, but they're really good. Now this guy, you are gonna find another manager. As you can see his skills, he's really good at charisma. Now he's gonna do logistics when if I get America's like perfect. If I can take away, but it has a high reseller cut. So I could take away the entire tax, and that's 872 million people. So yeah, I remember that I'm going in Russia and New Zealand. That's going to be a lot of people. Okay, so yeah, that's good. They actually have a huge tax. No, I might just go in Russia. It's just hard to find countries in this randomized. This is probably the worst luck I've ever had. They don't give you any good market. I know always France has a high population. No. They don't have people. Where are the people gone? The markets with all the people don't have any. They're not rich. Darn, that's bad. So usually we'll have better luck finding a low tax, low reseller cut market. This is a good one, Russia. Again, it's the largest country on Earth, so what can you expect? What's actually the most populous countries? Because there are some tiny countries that you might not notice have so many people. Yeah, so it's Russia, then America, then France, then Norway, then New Zealand, then the Netherlands. Really good one. China, yeah, it just goes down. Netherlands is a good one. It's an average market, so they're not set down by their wealth. So yeah, this guy's gonna hire another manager, so we'll have 3 managers, and this can fit 4 managers, as you can see by this thing. Yeah, this is the manager, how many managers you have. So yeah. Okay. So now is it gonna be the time to unpause it? Just check. Check everything. Do you have your computer? Yes. Do you have your queue? Now this is what you want to keep on when you're starting off. But you want to keep on your computer right now. But don't do it for long. When it's like the 16th day, you pause. Because then your sites are built. So yeah. So remember you have this. This is stats. This is not really. If you are struggling, you can take a loan with a repayment period. This just takes, for example, this is gonna take a monthly installment. If we do this, we have a monthly installment of 100. So we're doing $10 million. And then we have to repay nearly $20 million if we take 10 years to repay 20. That's a bad thing to do, so don't go all out with the bank loans. We lost 10 million, but don't do a loan to get up to 79 million. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's God computer only. Now we want to unpause the game and just make it go speed. This is not gonna polish the mark. It's just gonna tell me. So yeah, it's gonna go onto the. Yep, pause. You have 91,000 PP. What we're always going to do is build up our sites. That and that. We're gonna build a tier 2 of one of them and another tier 2 in these 2 markets. These markets 2 RP is not worth it. 400, yeah, it's not worth it to go up to. Right now it's still better to have the 1 RP sites there. So yep, we're gonna lose a lot of money. This is when we want to keep on this. And the computer here. So we're gonna put this on the side and put this on the side. All you need to do is scroll to the bottom so you have all your moving text. So we have 2 research points, as we can see, so that research like that. So we're gonna release our computer on the 1st. That means it says this polished thing, and you always can research on 1st. That's the day before. So we're losing $1 million a day. Not something nice to see. It's not nice to see that you're losing $1 million a day. It's never nice. Now, upgrading recreation centers here is going to be important on the long run. So now we want to get into our market. So as we said, we knew that Netherlands was going to be 1. That's 1 logistic points. I'm going to go into Russia. And New Zealand is too expensive to run right now. France is open and communist. Not what I like. I'm going to go in Norway. Now we're going to be losing people. 51.49. That's 100k. We're only gonna be gaining 1k on this stat because these countries are losing people, but Netherlands is gaining. So we're kind of stable on our population side, really. That's the estimation, so we might be falling behind or ahead. So that means we're gonna have a stable population for now compared to the other people. The other people are already gonna have a bigger growth if they aren't in the minus markets. That's kind of real that some of these countries are losing people. Russia, yeah. So we're gonna now start making a profit. That's what we like. Profits. Profit margins. We're just gonna have loads of stock. Then, now we're making money. So yeah. Great. So that's great. Great. So I'm just gonna wait a second. Just look at everything you have. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds. Okay, that's a couple of seconds. Now, remember, we're watching this kill. Now we're making 4 million a day. What does that mean? We're rich. That's what that means. We're rich. So what does that mean? More research centers. Yep, that's what that means. Okay, so now we can move into some more markets. These guys are doing some bonuses. Very nice. Our guy's computer has already sold 42,700, which means we've already crushed our competitors in the game. So that's basically all you need to, but I'm going to be doing more in the guide. So usually this is the amount of people you want to have in beginner, around 1.365 billion. So you have exactly, if we found a rich one that didn't have a high tax, that's basically jackpot because they give you so much money. I'm still going to be earning more money from Norway or the Netherlands instead of New Zealand because New Zealand has a big population, but it's high tax and reseller cost. Adding that up means that we're gonna have over 50% tax. So half of the money gained from the fully riches, as you can see, $4,800. We're only gonna get $2,400, and by $2,400, we're definitely gonna gain more by the average. So that's why we don't go with high tax and reseller's cut. Reseller cut is very small, but the tax is ginormous. You just add those two values to the overall money you're getting. So for example, in Australia, you'll get 60% of what you get. So yeah, it has been a really nice time and you've already started your success. So tomorrow we're going to teach you how to micromanage your research queue. So this is basically the start of the starter guide of the first 2 months of your game. The starter guide on how to start up. We're making 4 million a day. You're upgrading. If usually after this, when you've gonna use this, you're gonna upgrade these sites to tier 4. You're gonna get tier 3 of these, and you're also at the same time you're gonna get tier 3 of this, you're gonna get tier 4 of this, then you're gonna get all these to tier 4, and get all of these to tier 5. You're gonna get all of these to tier 5. So yeah. So this is great. You're not gonna research, you don't need to research the logistic points thingies for now. They're not important. Your manager will be hired. Your manufacturing is already set up. Now, usually you get better bonus. If you have a better logistic and charisma, that's good. And if you have a better manufacturer, that's great. You can also interchange this with researcher, but you won't get that really good PP boost with the manufacturing. And by that means on a high level, you're going to get half as much more. So for example, on this medal, you're going to get another 3 million. Just look. So hopefully guys you enjoyed this guide, and goodbye. And hopefully you have learned how to play the game.